it's new enough to me that I've gotten some, kind of first impressions about the product, so I thought it could be fun to share my opinions about these products. So, and today we're doing a little ear to ear, so you should hear this in your left ear, and then you should hear this in your right ear. Let's get into it. The first one is a flop. It's so sad that this didn't palette work out because I thought that it'd be like the cutest colorway, and it is, but the performance on these shadows are not good. So, of course, I'm talking about the Twilight ColourPop palette, and the reason why I thought it would be good is because they had a good mix of mattes and shimmer shades in this palette. The cutest packaging as well. The background of the palette is the forest, like tree kind of landscape that, of course, you see in the first Twilight movie. And the colorway is this more muted and, let's be real, chalky, if I can get it open, blue and green color scheme. And at first I was all about these glitters. These glitters are absolutely stunning, so that at least is one thing I can use from these palettes. But as you can imagine, these gray undertones are not the most flattering on the eye, and I think they could have worked out if they were formulated a little better. What happens is that once you get 2-3 colors of the mattes on your eyes, they all start to bleed and mud together, and they become a nasty gray color on their own. They look gorgeous, and I'm glad I have this for, collectors purposes and just to look at and use the glitters. But beyond that, if you want a practical use of a new eyeshadow palette, I don't recommend this, unless you would like to have it as a collector's item. Let's go ahead and swatch a couple of these so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So the first glitter that I'm going to show you is called Prom Night. You can see it's a gorgeous silver shade. And then the one right next to it I'll show you as well. This one is called Immortal. Really, really pretty. Kind of a periwinkle glitter shade. I mean, come on. I mean, stunning. The glitters I'll try to use. My hand is gonna be so dirty by the end of this. By the end of this video, just swatching stuff. I mean, really, really, really unique formulas that feel almost like a gel consistency. So I'm looking for any excuse possible to use these because these are, good quality. But overall, happy I got it for the memories, for the vibes, but not for performance. Just a little more tapping before we move on. Tapping. What I love about the Twilight films, especially the first one, is that it kind of is giving low budget, indie kind of film, and I think that's actually like the novelty of the first film, because, it was a little odd, it was a little strange, but that's what made it special and kind of kitschy. That's that. The next eyeshadow palette that I got recently is the Truth or Bear. Truth or Bear. Morphe palette. My boyfriend actually got this for me as a gift because he knew that I wanted a new nudes and neutrals eyeshadow palette. So I know that Morphe shadows don't have the best reputation anymore because they're a little inconsistent. It seems like from palette to palette, the formulas can really range from, low to high quality. And so, but I did take a look at the reviews on Ulta on this specific palette, and people seem to really enjoy is like a famous formula of theirs because they have super shock highlighters, blushes, eyeshadows, and honestly, I feel like the formula is different than their typical super shock highlighters. The reason being is that when you touch this, it feels like wet. I'm not exaggerating. It feels just like a gel. So if you look at the color, you can see it has that kind of like blue purple shift, and it's gonna be more of a frosty highlight. I'm gonna do a freaking beauty guru move here and see if it can focus a little bit. I think that's the best I can get it. I'm sorry, guys. But you can see it has that blue pink shift. And it's super creamy. This is what it looks like on. Oh, let's do my pinky. That's my only critique that nobody asked for. Little tapping before. Little tapping before I move on. And if you hear snoring in the background, it's because my dog is sleeping on my bed right there. The next product is this NYX lip liner, and this is not new to me, but it's a new pencil. This is in the color Nude Beige. This is my go-to liner, and it's what I'm wearing right now. I have been through, I think, 3 different pencils of this. I can't get enough of this shade. It's the perfect cool tone nude for me. And I love pencil liners. The retractable ones are fine, but I find that these stay on your lips for a lot longer just because they tend to be a little waxier. So they're way more long wearing. Perfect cool toned brown that looks fabulous with the nude glosses, even just chapstick, pink lipsticks. It goes with absolutely everything, and it almost looks like a contour shade. So if you overline, this could be a really great shade for you. You know, if you're around my skin tone. My favorite liners are NYX lip liners as well as MAC lip liners. This is my second to last product. This is a Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer light revealer version. Laura Mercier is known for their tinted moisturizers and honestly a lot of their complexion products. And I have used this before, but it was way back in the day, and I was like, I don't feel like spending a bunch of money again on tinted moisturizer, so it's been a while since I kind of restocked this product. But if you go on their website, they have a 15% off, a 15% off code for new customers, so there's a little extra discount. Additionally, they were having a sale on some of their face products, so I just took advantage and got some new tinted moisturizer. I like that this has SPF 25. I use tretinoin, so I have really tried to wear sunscreen every single day, no questions asked, because you're prone to more damage from the sun when you're on tretinoin. So it's nice to have your tinted moisturizer also have a little SPF in it. I am in the color 2N1 Nude. You get this pretty pink packaging. So this is what the tinted moisturizer looks like. It feels like kind of like a gel, but it blends out really thin. Once you blend it out on the face, yes, you have a dewy look, but it's not greasy at all, and you can kind of feel it set on your face. Do you know how like some tinted moisturizers are really dewy products on your face? You feel like you could just like bump into something and it just come off so easily. That's how I feel about a lot of tinted moisturizers because they're so moisturizing. But this one definitely feels like it kind of becomes one with the skin and actually sets in place. So I'm really looking forward to wearing this on my more natural days. Now we are on to our last product. And this one was a little bit of a splurge.